So after a semi-thorough sifting through the nostalgia pores of my thinking meats, I determined that a lot of it is nostalgia.
Good.
But as far as simple gameplay, storyline, and simple game mechanics are concerned, it's still a fairly solid game.
So.
The storyline isn't too much to
Right home
to go on about. I mean, it's the same basic Final Fantasy formula. You know, they introduce you to this big entity that's doing bad things, kind of, over the world, and then you realize it's just one person that you really have to focus on, and yada 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 yada. But
also giant swords and bad hair.
That actually started with, well, not the giant swords part, but that's just because of pixels. But that started with 7. But and graphics we're gonna kind of throw out there because it's from '97 and it's PlayStation 1 3D graphics. So there you go.
Whereas Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars still looks good today.
Yeah, but they use pixels, not polygons.
It's still 3D. Ish.
No.
Okay.
Polygons are 3D.
You're right.
Pixels never are. Oh, game mechanics. Game mechanics are actually pretty damn good. It was the, they refined the, ATB, battle system.
Active time battle.
Yeah, active time battle. They refined that a little bit, so it runs a little bit smoother than it did in 6. The magic system doesn't suck ass like it did in 8. So you don't use magic like items.
Okay.
And overall, the entire setup is pretty retro. It's like complex enough that you can actually customize your characters fairly well, but still simple enough that it's just kind of, if you want to use them all as a basher, then you can. If you want to use them all as magic, you can. The only thing that I miss is that, and they did the same thing in 6, which I don't really like. They gave you characters with set skills, as opposed to characters that you could set skills to. Like, where in Final Fantasy IV you got characters, but there were still certain classes, like the Dragoon, the Dark Knight,
right.
Paladin. And they got away from that, and I hate that. But, yeah, other than that, I'd say it's a solid game.
Okay. I still like 10 better, and I didn't finish 7.
Because of the graphics.
And I liked the sphere grid. That was a fun way of customizing my character.
I didn't play enough of 10, so I'm not too familiar with the sphere grid.
I
know what it is.
All right.
But I just never
you
got
could
too
have
much
anyone
into it.
go anywhere, essentially. They started at a certain point, but you could make them into whatever you wanted if you spent enough time and energy on it.
What'd you think of 9?
Didn't play it.
You didn't play 9?
Or 8. I missed out on the whole PS. I didn't have a Sony PS1.
Okay.
So I never... I tried playing... When I tried playing
I was gonna say, but
7, it was on a PS2.
Okay. And you never tried 8 or 9?
I never got a hold of the discs.
Huh. Weird.
Sorry.
Do you like the classic Final Fantasy more, or the newer Final Fantasy more?
I like 4 alright, but 10 is my favorite.
10 is your favorite?
I think it's the first one I played all the way through.
Okay, then you probably wouldn't be that big of a fan of 9.
Okay.
Because it goes back to, like, Final Fantasy 1 mechanics.
Ugh.
Like Thief, White Mage, Black Mage, Fighter, Monk.
Ugh.
Why, I love that. That was so great.
At the time, things have changed.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're better.
Okay.
That's it, you can stop.
I think that's all.